Hey, this is Marcus, one of the owners of Family Value Realty and one of the owners of the postcardagent.com. I'm literally sending this video because I think every single agent should be out here marketing their business to the local community and being able to make money from it while they're waiting on their next check or their next deal. This is a way for you to make money advertising your business. Because you have a business, you can go to other local businesses and say, hey, I'm advertising my business in this specific neighborhood, and I want to know if you want to advertise in that neighborhood as well. And a lot of times, if they're brick and mortar businesses, they want business around that area, but they know that mailers and postcards and sending out coupons is very expensive. So you are getting businesses together so that you can lower your advertising costs. And in your case, you can actually make it to where you are mailing out for free. So let me show you exactly how I'm doing my next one right now. This community that I am after is in Vinings Estates. Um, so going into an MLS, which we're all aware of on how to use, we would go put in a subdivision, Vinings Estates, and if you need to, you can put it in your city, state, and all that so that you have your target. And then I would go to the map, and I would see that Vinings Estates is right in this area right here. So this is the area that I'm going to target. I can target 1,000 houses. I can target 2,500 houses, 5,000, 10,000 houses. I generally like to target 10,000, but in this case, we're only going to be working with local businesses over here and over here, and I'm going to pepper this one as many times as I can so that they know exactly who I am. So, and I want the businesses to do the same. So I'm going to go into Every Door Direct Mail. This is the address. You can go here. You can put in the information that you want or the area that you want. I put in 30126, which is the same area that we were just looking at. I've already highlighted the route maps that I'm looking at, which is under which is right around East West Connector, right around this area of Vinings Estates. Right. So I've got up to 2,500 or 2,460 because I'm trying to keep it at that 2,500 house mark so that I can be efficient and consistent with what it is that I'm promoting when I'm talking to businesses regarding jumping on this flyer with me. Now, mind you, if I'm sending out 2,460 pieces of mail, if I just sent it out at the current postal rate of a small postcard, that would be at the 56 cents. That would cost me almost $1,300 if I wanted to do it myself. So in my case, I am sending it out. I am going to add them onto one postcard, and I'm going to show them the power of collectively marketing to the same group of people over and over again, which will give me a check or get my marketing out there over and over again. So this is how I do it. I take this, which is only going to cost for the postage part, $548.58. There's the postage part, and then there's the printing cost. Once you have those two, then you know how much your campaign is going to cost, and then you divide it up amongst the advertisers that you have. The layout that we have is 16 advertisers. There are 16 businesses along that route, and as I can show you here, just in this area alone, we are looking at, as far as the number of businesses goes, on this particular route, there are over, let's go to the table. There are a lot of businesses, as you can see, businesses here. There are a lot of businesses in this area on this route that would love to target a neighborhood community in that area. So right now we are only going to do the residential on our routes. So we're at the 2460. So then we go over to our pricing. And as you can see on our pricing, you can do this from, I would say 500 to all the way down to 15,000 households. And these are the pricing that it breaks down. On Friday, the pricing is going to be 24.7 cents. And right now we're doing 2,500. So I'm going to go off of that pricing. So our pricing now is 617.50 for the postage. And then to print this is going to be $759 for a total of $1,376.50. So with that, we're going to put our card together. So in the packet that you receive, you're going to receive a template such as this, an editable template that you can actually go ahead and edit with. And then you're going to go out, you're going to contact businesses, say we are a small business like yourself, a real estate company, just trying to get our brand out into this neighborhood. This neighborhood's right by you. These customers are your customers. So, we'd be able to charge them $200 to put whatever ad they want on this postcard. In my case, this is one that I actually sent out where I actually talked to a florist, a furniture store, a hardware store, and you can see the rest of them. But talking to these businesses, in my case, I just wanted to do it for the advertising because on the front page, in this particular situation, if I charge you $200 a piece, that means that I have collected $1,600 in profit or in income. And that means that, as we talked about before, our pricing for this 2,500 piece mailer is only 1,376.50. So in this case, I have made a little bit of money just by filling this card on this side and charging $200 a piece. Now remember, if they go out on their own, it's going to cost them over $1,300 just for a small postcard. So on this, they can pay $200 and get this in there once a month maybe, and you can go as high as you want and make as much money as you want to. But in my case, I just wanted to be able to have the print paid for, and then after that, I put my offer on the back and I filled up the entire page. Now this is a huge postcard. It's 9 by 12. It's a huge postcard. So I want to make sure that you're aware that this is going to take up the space in the mailbox and it is going to be seen. So as many times as I can get this out, maybe once a month, twice a month with their advertising, they'll be able to remember my face as we go along with this. Or you can actually use this as an income source and you can actually charge them $300 a piece every time. And then you can fill up both sides of it. You can have, you can get, referrals for different service businesses that definitely want to be in there to do junk removal or do lawn care or do HVAC service or whatever. There's a lot of businesses out there that want to advertise to that neighborhood. So you can actually charge them for whatever you want on this as well and make, if you do it $200 a piece, you can make another $1,600 just on this alone. Literally, there's nothing stopping you from doing this right now. We even have some editable templates that you can make out of these so that you can have that right away as well. These templates we have here, you can literally go in, you can change the name of them, you can do whatever it is that you want to do with these templates here. These are just the start. You can adjust them any way you want to, but these are part of the package as well. So that you don't have any guesswork on how am I going to do this. I'm not good with Canva. I'm not good with advertising. It's all in there for you to make these changes with, and then you just run them by the owner, and then you can make that happen. But I just want to let you know that this is very achievable, very doable, and right now you can do it for 99 bucks. You have the templates, and you can join the Facebook page that we just started today on the 9th, and you can get started with this. We are real estate agents. We need to work together and be able to generate income outside of our own income, and I think this is the best way to do it. So basically go to thepostcardagent.com, go ahead and click on grab the editable template, join the community. Join the community is going to take you to the Facebook page, but you won't be able to get in unless you have the templates because we want agents that are working and ready to go. So as long as you do that, then we can actually get you started and help you out, help you get to your next deal. We want you to print cards. We want you to get your name out there. We want you to be able to use this community to be able to make money in between making money. That's what everyone needs, and this is a problem that a solution that solves that. So I'm not perfect on these videos, but I just want to let you know we're out here to make money. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.